Welcome back to another episode of Mouth Minutes. You done found yourself right in it. We don't really give a damn about the chivalry. We just trying to keep away from the cavities and the negativities and the one twos, and don't forget the threes and the ups and the downs and the smiles, not the frowns. We don't really give a damn if it's going up, it's going down. I'm telling you right now, you done found yourself right in it, like the chair of a white dentist. Right here at Mouth Minutes. Right here at Mouth Minutes. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
I'm Lee Brody, and this is Mouth Minutes. As always, we'd like to welcome you to another episode of Mouth Minutes. We'd like to also thank you for constantly tuning in as we stream upon all platforms, whether it be Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube, or any other platforms you can find us on. We also do thank you for checking in, tapping in, and your likes, your follows, your subscribes. We are grateful. And please feel free to continue to tap into our Gmail. That's mouthminutes@gmail.com. This episode is another special episode we have. We have had the esteemed privilege to visit Rock Box Fitness, located in Raleigh, North Carolina. We had a chance to actually sit and chat it up with Jeff McFarlane, who is the network owner and developer out there. To reach him directly, you can contact him at 919-813-7788 or via email. That's jmcfarlane@rockboxfitness.com. Folks who were out there that we had the opportunity to chop it up with a bit. We have to shout out the one and only Skip Crumpler, who is also a fantastic trainer and cut man. We had the honor to chop it up with Rashad Muhammad, who will also be one of the fighters at the Raleigh Rumble on March 14th at the Raleigh Hilton, sponsored by We Promotions. And up-and-coming boxer, Mr. Mark Too Sharp Lucas. Due to some errors of our own, we would just have to conduct separate interviews. Without further ado, this is Rock Box Fitness.
Lee Brody of Mouth Minutes Podcast here, and I'm sitting with the one and only
Jeff McFarlane, owner of Rockbox Fitness, North Raleigh.
Rock Box Fitness, ladies and gentlemen, right now. So, Jeff, how long have you been involved in just the boxing scene in general?
So boxing from a fitness perspective since 2019, just before the pandemic.
Okay. Have you ever done any boxing yourself?
No, I use it for fitness myself.
For fitness?
That's right.
But it's helped, do you feel like?
Hugely. I was not very tall, but I was getting a little too bulky from just weightlifting back in 2017, 2018.
Okay.
Needed to find some more engaging cardio.
Right.
Traditional cardio really bored me to death.
Right.
So I got into the boxing scene and dropped a lot of weight doing that, but just generally felt a lot better.
So what made you decide to get involved and actually open Rock Box Fitness?
So I've been on the consumer side of boxing from a fitness perspective. And in 2019, I was between work. I had a non-compete from a company I had sold in the tech sector. So I was looking for my next thing and didn't have my own ideas. So I went down the franchising path and found Rockbox Fitness and eventually signed a multi-unit deal with Rockbox.
How do you manage, let me just say that, to make this run smoothly? Because any business, is definitely some work behind the scenes. So how do you manage?
Sure. Well, B2C or consumer fitness is not the easiest industry because people have, change in taste. They have, sometimes they fall off the wagon in terms of their commitment. Everything at Rockbox starts with a why.
Okay.
Like, what is it you're trying to achieve? We're trying to make sure what we offer at Rockbox is a good fit for people in terms of health and wellness goals.
Right. Okay.
So we really focus on 4 pillars: fitness, nutrition, accountability, and lastly, community.
Okay. So what would you say makes a difference from Rock Box Fitness? Like, let's say if I'm a consumer and I'm out here just trying to find something,
Sure.
to get involved in, what makes the difference from me choosing Rock Box Fitness versus like Planet Fitness or just
Sure.
somewhere like that?
Absolutely. So I just went through this with one of our people who came in for their first class today. You can get fitness anywhere.
Right.
But in a group-led class by a certified coach, you're coming in and you just have to show up.
Right.
You don't have to prepare your workout. You don't have to worry about the body confusion, the upper body, lower body, core body focus. We have all of that planned for our members. So they show up. But beyond the fitness piece, we put a lot of focus on nutrition. You can see right behind us here, we've got our in-body scanner. So people step on a scale, they're looking at a compound measurement of muscle mass, skeletal mass, water weight, and body fat. We break that down for them so they can actually see their progress month over month. Okay. So beyond that, there's accountability. We remember what you told us your goal was. And sometimes if you don't show up for a week or two, you're going to hear from us. That doesn't happen in a big box gym.
Yeah, it makes all the difference. I will say it's more intimate here that I noticed, and I like that. The energy is different than, it's more or less like here you working together, and a lot of other larger places like a Planet Fitness, you are working against the people beside you. But yeah, are there any platforms or anything or any way we can support and the listeners can support your business or what you have going on?
Absolutely. So our primary social media platform would be Instagram. That's where we keep up with our members. We try to give people a sense of what the community looks like here, because you really caught on to it. This is a very supportive community. The members get to know each other over time. A lot of big box gyms, or even some of the larger group style gyms, people come and go. It's a turnstile pretty quickly, but it's very social. We'll probably have 10 or 15% of the members who are new, and we'll have other people who've done 50, 100, or even 500 classes. Last night we celebrated 300 classes for one of our regular members.
So I imagine you probably, like, right around this time, being in February, I imagine you probably see like I guess like a surge in folks actually trying to apply to get ready for the summer. Huh? Does that work that way?
Soon. So unfortunately, about 80% of people who made a New Year's resolution have already quit by now. Yeah. So this is a point of the year where our marketing actually shifts to a reboot, where we focus on, let's get those resolutions back on track. Right. And we had a lot of people in January. There's a lot of try and buy that goes on in January. And unfortunately, the bad weather we had for the couple of weeks at the end of January, a lot of people didn't step up and commit. So we got a lot of people kind of on the fence that really just need to make that commitment to themselves.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
This segment of Mouth Minutes is sponsored by Moteethis. If you love your teeth, you gotta keep them clean. Go ahead and smile. Why you look so mean? God damn it, somebody done ate all my Reese's. But hey, luckily I still got Moteethis. Fluoride free and vegan friendly.
We here in the Mouth Minute Studios would sincerely like to thank those who made this episode possible. For those who are out here literally interacting and assisting the community with lifestyle changes, that is a huge thing. So definitely big shout out to Jeff McFarlane for just, the work that you're doing and your ability to sit back and watch and observe and implement new strategies for people to alter their lives who wish to do so. Have to shout out Skip Crumpler, Rashad Muhammad, and Mark Lucas. Thank you guys for taking the time out to actually chop it up with me. It was fantastic to see you guys out there actually training. And I look forward to that 4-0 win from Rashad Muhammad, March 14th, the Raleigh Rumble for sure. Have to shout out Tyreek Whitfield, who we actually ran cross paths with while we were there. There was a lot of merch there, a lot of different things going on, and it is a fantastic, clean, safe space. So feel free to get involved. At the end of the day, it's all about respect, right? No matter where you're from, no matter who you are.
I'm from Pakistan. Respect to the law. Okay. Respect for the law. Okay. Respect to Allah. And respect to God. Do you hear me?
With that being said, what more can I say? I'm Lee Brody, and this is Mouth Minutes.
Open wide with Mouth Minutes.
Yeah. It's your boy Speed, and you now rocking with Mouth Minutes with Lee Brody, King of the Bull City.
God damn, Lee.